So it was in the Asian tsunami that took place on Boxing Day of 2014, right? The Catholic Church in Singapore collected about $1.5 million. And then Archbishop Nicholas Chia asked Father Colin Tan to help distribute that money.
So with that, everyone was doing everything. Some church groups on their own organized some fundraising. So it was not properly coordinated. So we got a few volunteers to come together at that time to coordinate the archdiocesan response.
However, before we actually finished deciding where the money would all go to, another earthquake struck Java, quite a major one. So the church said to us, I think we better become the permanent body to deal with disasters relief for the Catholic Church in Singapore. Caritas Singapore was created to become the umbrella body for all the social mission organizations of the church. And one was overseas humanitarian groups. And that group was actually very vocal about how difficult it was to raise funds for overseas purposes in Singapore. And we decided that the best way of doing it was to create a separate body.
Because Caritas' primary mission was more for the local charity in that sense, whereas CHARIS needed to respond to overseas humanitarian disaster and relief.
So the role of CHARIS is to be the collective face of the Catholic Church in Singapore. The first area of work is in disaster relief and response. The second area of work is in humanitarian efforts. The third area of work is in helping and supporting refugees. With all the work that we do, it is about the need to help those who have less than you.
Our duty and our role as Christians and His disciples is to share the blessing of Christ with the whole world.
In Singapore, we are blessed so far with peace, political stability, but we cannot take that for granted. I never know, one day I might become a refugee as well. If that happens to me, I would like others to help me too.
And given how blessed we are, we need to give back. We need to share in some of our blessings with people who are yearning for it, people who are deprived of it.
So in the past, we have so many priests coming from France, from different parts of Europe to Singapore. We have sisters, Canossian sisters coming from Italy, for example.
So Christianity grew because of the efforts and the work of missionaries who risked their lives sailing the seas to reach our shores. So we are, of course, grateful that we are the recipients of the faith of those who have planted this faith in our shores. And we are invited to be sowers of the faith.
Very, very often the students will come up, and just say to me that, thank you for being here. Thank you for taking care of my people, of our people.
We can all make a difference through sharing the blessings that God has given us, be it our time, financial well-being, or the talents that He has given us. Then, collectively, we can change things, or we can make lives more livable for our brothers and sisters.
So it was very beautiful when they come back, these young people, they say, "Sister, we thought that we were doing something to help other people, but actually we ourselves felt that we benefited from this experience."
Every mission trip is an encounter. The teachers themselves, they encounter each other, and then with the children in the school, when we see them, that's also an encounter.
They too have something that we can learn from them. Their simplicity, their joy, their capacity to share even the little that they have.
3 years ago, the Pope was saying that there's this famine in Sudan that asks us to help. But what really amazed me was that the children in the high school which we built in Cambodia, we want to do something for the students down there, so they actually had a play, raise a sum of money for them. So these people, despite being so poor, they feel the need to share.
And I encourage young people to dare to take up this challenge, to think beyond the shores of Singapore.
And to really come back with a knowing that we are not just Catholic just by words. We should be Catholics by deeds as well.
Many of our affiliates have very good continuing journeys and missions being organized that you can participate in. And CHARIS ourselves also organize mission trips. To take the first step, you never know where it leads you. Many people's lives have been transformed because they took the first step.
Everyone has a capacity for change, for transformation, for growth, and for making a difference in this world.
CHARIS, Caritas Humanitarian Aid and Relief Initiative Singapore, is the umbrella body of the Catholic Church in Singapore responsible for overseas humanitarian aid and disaster relief efforts. Working with more than 20 affiliate organizations in Singapore and 160 global Caritas organizations, we are committed to serving the poor and displaced beyond the shores of Singapore. Join us and be the face of Christ in bringing hope to the hopeless as we continue our mission to be a more vibrant, evangelistic and missionary church. For more information, visit charis-singapore.org.